Hold on, put Mar in bed and get my headphones.
You.
Yo.
What's good?
Chill.
That shit crazy.
Everybody streaming movies and shit.
Grab my water.
You go tomorrow? Or I'll check it later tonight, see if it's good. Tomorrow might be the best time to get fades in.
I'm on all night.
Like the late night shit. You already know.
You already know.
Moments away
Late night shit.
Atlanta, Georgia. The Rockets taking on the Hawks.
Too motivated niggas.
Face a tough battle against an equally hungry team to
I'm gonna get this game in, get my man game in, see if we want to get that Super Bowl win.
Hawks, Rockets.
Wait, what?
After I get this game in, I'm gonna get my man game in. And after that, you could check.
So I mean, if you win this game, y'all both gonna be in the Super Bowl. Got it.
Yeah. And after my man game, you might as well check. See Wi-Fi, you did. Start should be over.
Yep. If it ain't over 100, we ain't playing it.
My shit's only at 60. It need to be over 50.
No, I was just saying where my shit normally. Hold on. What the fuck?
Joined by Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge is with us on the sideline. And the Houston Rockets starting. Cash out there, Kyrie Irving. And it's Green. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Bassey in at the center position. And for the Hawks, we've got Buzelis. Morant is out there with LaMelo Ball. Then there's Carter. And it's Lively in at the center. Well, Greg,
in the meantime, if you want, you should go through and look at these rookies and see if they got sneakers.
No doubt, Kevin. And for teams that
got the capability to fix that. Yeah.
To reset. Leave all your troubles in last year and usher in the new one with a new mindset. It's tipped. Ball with it. To the paint. Wants to get it to Lively and done. Good creation by Ball off that pick and roll. He can find clever ways to beat the defense. Nash gets to Giannas. rebounded by the Hawks. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
I briefly spoke with Wes Unseld Jr. Now, when it came to Kyrie Irving, Coach said trying to contain him tonight won't be easy. He told me Kyrie is a fantastic player, but I feel confident that our guys will be all over him tonight. Pretty strong words, guys.
Thank you, David.
Taking third overall. LaMelo Ball is a unique player. Like his brother Lonzo, very tall at the point at 6'6", and he'd much rather pass it than shoot it.
Now here's Giannis. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
The kick out to Ball. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Pass to Nash. Here's Bassett. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assists.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
Now, here's Ball. Drops in the layup for two. Ball's got 5.
LaMelo used that body control there, making the play off contact.
GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
One elbow to Chris Paul's
something
over for the season.
from their last game was how good he was at the line.
Greg, you love this topic more than anyone. When you think about the best ball handlers of all time, where does Kyrie Irving rank on your list?
Well, I think he's at the very top. I've never seen anyone else pull off some of the things he does. Certainly makes a strong case for the best ever.
On the Knicks.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Nash kicks to Irving.
So,
Takes a shot at the elbow.
no, they're not.
Rebound Atlanta.
Not sure what the knee was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And you see the unselfishness from Morant wanting to share.
They pulling up for the game of the year.
And timeout is called by Ime. Udoka wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
They killing it. Seen a couple of them on the Spurs. I mean on the Knicks. Oh, let me tell them niggas I'm alive. I mean on the Lakers. So what y'all 2-1?
You'll see whatever a little later.
Oh, alright, Rick.
Here's Nash. In the game against Detroit, very impressive. Pass to Bessie.
Yeah.
Irving with the ball. Now Nash, guarded by Morant. Giannis a screen on Morant. Nash the pass to Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Giannis will take on any defender. Nice finish that time.
Ball against Irving. Lively a screen on Nash. It's deflected. It's good.
Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Not enough room to get just like an easy layup.
And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for Atlanta. They trail by 1. Pass to Morant. Over Nash. It's rebounded by Houston. Now, here is Irving. Antetokounmpo Kumbo looking it over. Here's Bassey. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Bassey's got his second basket of the game.
There's so little ego in Giannis' game. It's not about him out there. He wants to make the game easier for his teammates.
And it's out of bounds to the Hawks as Atlanta retains possession. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for the Hawks. And a switch here also for Houston. Pajemski, he's checked in for Josh Green.
And there comes a point when, for the team's sake, you might want to move it. He's hurt them with all of these misses.
And there's the
Oh
basket
my
whistle
God!
blows.
Ain't that the dude that cooked you in the playoffs? Playing.
How about the suspended floor vision from Antetokounmpo? A good decision
Yeah,
maker.
fuck the
Improves his
Rockets.
passing each and every year.
And the Hawks making a change here. Ellis is checked in. Now, here's Ball. He's got 5 to end the run. And the rejection
Oh my
by
God!
Money beat us in the matches,
And
man.
Antetokounmpo's size, no
Oh,
doubt, a
yeah.
huge factor, a master at getting up to block shots.
Ball with the rebound.
Yeah.
The Hawks trail by 6.
Sound about right.
Carter. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Here's Nash. Giannis outside.
He got
Ball against Irving.
Think you gonna beat them this year? They got Kyrie.
And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That's his first foul. The Hawks making a switch here.
One more
First is
game.
checked in. Aaron Wiggins, he's checked in for the Rockets.
One more game for what?
Here's Antetokounmpo
so what makes you bet.
Oh yeah, I seen
to the
that.
inside. And oh, here we go. Carter's got it in the fast break chance. And finish off by Carter.
They doing that easy.
That's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, Giannis Antetokounmpo is not one to puff out his chest and chase accolades.
Got better, too.
He said, I put the work in. That's how I get my confidence. I don't follow the media or my stats. What I know is that I put the work in. Try to be the best version of myself. And that focus has served him well. Kevin?
It has. You know, his dedication, David, unquestioned. And we appreciate your report. Ilgauskas is checked in for the Hawks. Okogie comes in for Vince Carter. Irving against Ellis. It's a pick by Ilgauskas. Ellis, the pass to Ilgauskas. Oh, he jammed it right over Giannis Antetokounmpo. Wow!
Saw the angles and led him right to the hoop with that pass.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Outside Irving. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Irving. And another 3 for Houston.
Look, he is a 50-40-90 guy, right around 40% from the three-point line. Kyrie deserves more respect for his deep game.
Now here's Ellis. No scoring in this one. Here's Okogie. 6 to shoot. Pass to Cornett. Irving with the steal. Here's Wiggins. Again, the Rockets score.
His passing has always been a staple of his career. Not too many are better at dishing than Kyrie.
Here's Christie.
What the fucking screen?
They set the pick. Here's the lob to the hoop. And the turnover again by Atlanta.
Let's just say they weren't on the same page there. Not sure he was expecting that pass.
Good.
Houston making a switch here. Rockets leading by 8. Ball's knocked loose. Okogie, the pass to Christie. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah,
Man,
when you
come
hustle
on,
on
time
the
to
break
take
like
over.
he does, good things tend to happen.
Tries to
Get it
save
up.
it. Pass to Pajemski. There's Nash with the
That's a
3.
roll.
Atlanta with the rebound. Christie the pass to Okogie. 3-pointer. He can't get that one.
Right.
And So it's Houston with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
When in fact, it was he and alone solved both murders. Never alone, thanks to you. And that's not the extent of my guilt.
By the way, we no longer run Neesmith.
And we're getting back to the action in our New Year's Eve broadcast. And what's your take
I hear you.
on the hustle sticks for the Rockets?
We no longer run Neesmith,
To their defense so far is something else. Going
still
after
cool with the
shooters
other
and
ball.
really hustling to get their hands on shots.
And they've also done a great job turning
Red
defense
shirt,
into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second.
Yeah, we don't want these from you to give a contract.
Thomas is out there with
Definitely
Wiggins.
game.
Then there's Brandon Pajemski. And it's Nash in at the point guard position.
Tough move by Morant, taking the shot and absorbing the foul.
Hey, you know, Greg, we're seeing
That's the
so
money
many
earned from a
teams
nigga
utilizing the dribble handoff.
And
with a
it
play
really
in next
forces
to
the defense into a
Yeah.
bad spot. Can create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of
That's what it
seek
is.
out the matchup.
Gotta learn.
Nash's shot
Why is
is
that
off.
I can do?
Learn
For
from
the
it.
Houston Rockets, they
Get
come
better.
in off a good outing against the Pistons in Detroit. Pass to Buzelis. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry
I
on the
used
top
to.
of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Now, here's Nash.
You gotta beat him
Down low.
real quick,
It's stolen
Derek.
by Buzelis. Ball with a wide open look. Good. And
Struggle.
nice assist from Morant.
Oh,
That's
wow.
8 points for LaMelo Ball. And now we'll get perspective. Has been going for Atlanta.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
Oh no, the folding against real team.
Rockets is a real team. Giannas and Kyrie. Yeah.
Keeping her foot on the gas.
The Rockets
Yeah,
making
say
a
fold
switch.
against real
Briggs
team.
checked in. Count that one.
I ain't fooled. I'm losing. I'm in playing good games.
At this stage of his
Classic.
career, he takes quality shots.
Can't win them all.
He's inside.
It didn't
Yes,
take
you
long
ain't-
for
some you ain't
Pajemski
getting
to
the East
establish
Coast.
himself as an elite charge taker.
It was the West who we swept. I ain't sweep nobody in the East.
Yeah, yeah. You got a team in the East ain't got no wins.
He can steal a few possessions for you every single game.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. Wants to talk some things
See,
over.
and your cousins to be on the even playing field. It's like, no.
You got a better win percentage than the Knicks.
And the Hawks making a change here. Njai checked in. And the Rockets
Stop.
making a change here as well. Antetokounmpo's checked in. Rockets trail.
Talking about win percentage. It's supposed to 2 zeros.
The arc. No good. That puts him at 2 for 6. The Atlanta Hawks come into this one.
Just to make a bet who will get a win first.
That's the Knicks.
Green against Ball.
I'm gonna take a look at both of their schedules.
You ain't. I'm not counting Bron and Curry out. You can't win with Bron and Curry.
Whoever play one of the expansion teams first, whoever play one of the expansion teams first, go get a dub.
Yeah.
And now a 3-point Hawks lead. Rockets have gone 1 of 3 to start out the
I was
second
thinking
quarter.
when they play each other. Like,
Giannis outside.
It's got a better chance.
Big time slam.
Well, maybe.
Giannis.
Real quick.
Oh my.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting
Alright,
inside.
what date we on? November something?
Here's Pajemski. In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue.
Knicks got to play
go
the
back
Spurs
and forth the
November
entire
8th.
way.
Here's Morant. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Well, this is
Do he usually beat Tatum, or he let Tatum handle him?
Clark is a tremendous shot
Shit, I don't remember.
I'm gonna assume he's gonna take that
Finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Now,
Oh, what?
Carter, the pass to Morant.
Lakers got big for the state. Good luck. That's a long.
Morant against Clark, and he hits it just before the shot clock
Nick.
Morant's got
Yo, Brooklyn.
he can move like very few can in that pick.
They got a tough schedule coming up.
Oh my God. Mavericks 7-2. Lakers opponent after that. Oh my God. Yeah, their schedule is tough. Sheesh.
Takes it inside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered.
LaMelo just got injured.
This is the time.
Mavericks. Oh my God. Like, they don't get no break.
Personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay read.
Oh, Blazers. Yeah, even though you're 3-6, still better than, you know, Hornets. Oh, this might just play the Hornets.
Yeah, they nice.
They hold no Buffalo River is just hell. They got us at the end of November.
This nigga Baczynski.
To make the right
Fuck him up.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you gotta acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Wiggins comes in for Clark, and Irving subbed in for Steve Nash. And Atlanta has possession. And let's get an update on LaMelo Ball's injury with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. I got some news from the Hawks head athletic trainer. He said he looked at the wrist, and fortunately, it looks like there's no significant damage. At such an early point of the season, it's a tough time to lose him. It's disappointing for everyone. Guys?
Thank you, David. Hopefully, we'll see him very soon.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
On the way, Wiggins. There's the lob into the Kumba. There's Giannis. Look out.
Of course he caught that shit.
And if you're looking to make a big play with the pass, you've got to love Giannis. He's a big target on those alley-oop lobs.
Ellis surveying the D. Pass to Ilgauskas. It's stolen by Kumbo. And here we go. And Wiggins with the basket on the assist by Giannis. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Who's got Williams? Left side, Williams. Irving against Ellis. Here's Christie. 20 feet out. That shot is off target. That makes him 2 for 3. 1:30 left to play here in the half. Green, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Some nice passing there by Houston. Lets it go from 11. The offensive rebound. And that one is good. Irving's got 7 points.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And it goes down 2 points.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Bounce pass on Antetokounmpo. Wiggins from outside. Drops in the tray. Wiggins has got 5 points in the quarter.
What are you doing? You can't give a player like him that much space. Come on now.
Here's Cornette, covered by Wiggins. Cornette can't get it to go. Rockets on offense. They're on a 17-7 run. And there's the call on Lou Williams. That is his first foul of the game. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Atlanta. Powell comes in for Lou Williams. The Rockets also changing it up. Charles Massey, he's checked in for Wiggins. And it's Nash in for Brandon Pajemski. The shot by Powell, no good. Houston leading by 7. Ripped away. Here's Christie with the drive.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
Man, and that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Rockets on top. They're up by 5. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks a lot. Kyrie, what were you all focusing on coming into the game tonight?
I come out with a intense focus and intensity that other teams can't match. Just doing whatever it takes to keep our tempo. Guys are in a great rhythm when we have a great tempo, so just trying to get everybody involved and do whatever it takes to win.
Well, we'll see if you can keep playing at your pace in the second half. Thanks a lot. Back to you.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule.
Taking a look at the Hawks, they should win this one. But we always talk about these trap games where a team comes in thinking that they could just walk away with it.
Especially when the opponent is thirsty, as is the case here. And turning our attention to the first half of our game tonight, bit of a rocky start for the Atlanta Hawks.
They found an advantage in the painted area, and they're exploiting it. I just say keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah, if it ain't broke, please don't fix it.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half, and he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
He has been aggressive, getting into the painted areas seemingly at will and wreaking absolute havoc on the defense.
They've got Carter. Derek Lively is out there with Buzelis. Then it's Morant, and it's Ball in at the 2-guard spot. So that's the Hawks 5.
In an era where so many point guards are three-point shooters, Ja Morant, you know what? This man is built different. He's more of a throwback. Ja wants to apply pressure by driving, not shooting threes.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And this is his second trip to the line in the game. And he makes the first.
Josh Green taking 2 shots.
He's off on the second. Got a hand on it. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Here's Morant. Good work there as it goes. And it's 8 points for Ja Morant.
Oh, one thing about Ja, he's determined.
Irving against Ball. Back to Irving. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assists. Nash has got 4 assists now tonight.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Got a piece of it. Morant with the steal.
It's been all about Ja tonight. Can score in so many different ways.
Houston's gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. Nash drives in. The Rockets have shot 6 of 7 at the line.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line.
2 shots.
Good on both.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
Carter on the wing, guarded by Green. over to the wing. Here's Ball. Count it, and the foul. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
So much drive in this game. Ball wants to beat you and make you feel it.
This trip is his second to the free throw line in this one.
And you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
And that one misses. The Rockets shooting 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively.
Love to see him inside passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
Here's Morant, and the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Inside, and that one's good. Bessie. Bessie's got 4 this quarter.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
That one's in there. Rocket lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Morant.
And if you're wondering what makes Ja so special, it's his ability to take over games all by himself.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He wants to talk to his guys. Williams is checked in for Ball. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Here's Irving. 9 points in the game so far. Green kicks to Nash. To the middle. Here's Irving. Spiked away. Morant against Nash. Puts the move on. And Morant will lay it in. Morant's got 12 points in just the second half.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Back to Nash. And here's Green outside. It's rebounded by Lou Williams. Carter finds Morant. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
From his first day in the league, opponents are going to make him earn it at the line. And look, Morant, he'll give him an easy look.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
It wasn't perfect, but it was enough to give them a lead.
You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. And that's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
First trip to the line for him here. That's good from Carter. Carter hits them both. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Nash the pass to Giannis. And Buzelis gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his third foul so far. Pass to Bessie. Back to Green. Outside Irving. Here's Bessie. 5 on the clock.
Defensively, though, much improved here in the second half. They've limited the open looks, making them work for everything.
Buzelis sets a screen for Williams. Kyrie Irving with the rebound. Rockets trail by 3. Here's Antetokounmpo. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assists. Nash has got 6 assists now in the game. It's Morant with the drive. Lively. That one good for 2. Lively's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Rockets are gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Irving passes to Bessie. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5 for 8 night shooting. Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. And the Hawks are a completely new group on the floor. And a change for the Rockets. Podziemski, he's checked in for Josh Green. Here's Christie. 7 points in the game. Ilgauskas is screen on Irving. Here's Christie. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Christie's got 9.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Here's Nash. Atlanta with the rebound. They get to take on the Heat at Miami after this one. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. To the paint, it's deflected. Antetokounmpo with the steal. And now, here comes Antetokounmpo leading the break. And the shot goes in. He's got 14.
Yeah, they are really starting to push it now.
Nash against Ellis. Pass to Christie for 3. Massey pulls it in. Massey's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Antetokounmpo. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. And the Rockets lead by 1.
And when Giannas is sinking that shot, he is impossible to guard.
Back to Ellis. Got a piece of it. And here's the fast break. Giannis with it. Picked up by Ellis. Antetokounmpo with the finish. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for Houston.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And another thing they've really excelled at tonight is protecting the rim. Shooters keep getting their shots swatted away by this squad.
And the Rockets with possession here. After the basket by Atlanta. Irving for 3. Trains the three-pointer. Irving's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Oh, what a pretty shot from Kyrie Irving. This man just has the perfect touch from any distance.
Cornet passes to Christie. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots at the game right here.
Free throw shooting, not an area he has worried about at all. How about last year? 88% from the line.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Norman Powell comes in for Ilgauskas. And it's ball in for Ellis. Here's Christie. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Christie's got 9 points now in just the second half. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Now here's Nash. Guarded closer.
And they're winning, but it hasn't been because of him. He can't throw it in the ocean so far.
Powell kicks the ball. 4 seconds left. He lays it in. 14 points for LaMelo Ball. Third quarter, guys, and this has been a neck-and-neck game.
Both teams getting it done defensively, as evidenced by the 8 lead changes thus far.
John Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for Atlanta. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Taking a look at the Rockets, we've got Brandon Podziemski. Josh Green is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Brandon Clark, and it's Monk in at the point.
That's just a bucket like you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss those.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Buzelis grabs the board. Buzelis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Ball. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
And he's really a smart offensive player. You have to respect Ball's strong sense for when to take that jump.
And the wide open shot from Green. Good. And it's Giannas picking up the assist. Antetokounmpo's got his 6th assist on the night. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. That's tipped. Puts one up and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
The explosiveness of Morant is just incredible. His motor and work ethic are both tremendous as well.
Both free throws good from Morant.
He's put in the work and worn down the defense. Now they're getting a little sloppy, and it's allowed them to get to the line more this half.
Stolen by Ball. Just over a minute and a half played here in the 4th. Here's Morant. That shot is in, just like 6 others have been for him. He's shooting 7 for 15. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for Atlanta.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. He has decided it's the right time to talk. The Rockets making a switch here. Bassey's checked in. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. During the last break, got to listen in on Ime Udoka's huddle with his team. Now, he asked the defense to lock it down inside. He said, let's get physical. I don't want them to think we're soft in there. No more easy shots in the paint. So that's what the defense is set to do. Guys?
All right, David, thanks. And it's Carter missing. The Rockets have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the 4th quarter. And it's Green missing. The Hawks leading. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. They double him with Giannis. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. On the wing, Green. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. LaMelo Ball picks one up. And he can't get the first one. Houston making some changes. Aaron Wiggins, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Kyrie Irving comes in for Brandon Bajemski. And it's Nash in for Malik Monk. Atlanta's gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. And he gets it to go. Morant's got 6 points in the quarter.
And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
Here's Nash. Plays it up and banks it in.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
Lively a screen on Nash. Morant against Nash. The layup missed.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the 4th. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Buzelis with the ball. Now defended by Wiggins. Buzelis sets a screen for Carter. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Nash against Morant. Pass to Irving. Shoots over Ball. It's good. And the Hawks lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Kyrie Irving.
Someone who loves the biggest moments. Kyrie hit one of the biggest shots in NBA history. Believe me, I was there. Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
To take the lead. Puts up a 3. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
This is his 2nd 3 this half. He's getting even more bold at that arc.
And finished off by Morant.
Get this man the ball, and he will make something happen. Morant rises to the occasion, man.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Giannas Antetokounmpo's checked in for Aaron Wiggins. Irving against Ball. Got a piece of it, and they'll keep possession. They grab their own miss.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And he knocks down the first one.
Taking 2 shots.
Both good from the line that time. Hawks have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
Sharing the part of what makes John Morant such a fantastic player is his ability to pass.
Irving passes to Giannis. There's a minute 47 left in the fourth quarter. Down low. Houston needs to get a shot. Fires the three. Rebounded by the Hawks. Ivory's got 6 rebounds in the game. This possession gives them a chance to take the lead.
Yeah, they don't want to let this one slip away.
To the inside. And finished off by Lively. And we may have an injury here that does not look good.
Yeah, it looks like he's in real pain. Definitely a concern right now.
Look, I'm no doctor, and I know that might be a surprise to a lot of you people, but look, that looked pretty harsh, and he's certainly going to have to miss some extended time.
Clark, who's checked in for the Rockets. 1:22 left in the fourth quarter. Antetokounmpo passes to Clark, and then Clark slams it in.
And the first thing I thought of, confidence from Clark. Knows his team needs a bucket and goes out and gets it.
To the paint, Morant finds Lively. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. It's blocked. There's 57 seconds left here in the fourth quarter.
Now, look, this won't go down as a block, but the D made him change his shot, and that was enough.
The kick out to Irving. Yes! He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Morant against Nash. Money! Huge bucket.
I think the roof's about to come off this play.
There's Giannis. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. What do you think we're going to see here?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
And you also have to wonder if they'll try for a 3. But they'll probably try for a 2. But if something opens up outside, I doubt that they will hesitate to take it.
29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
We've got 22 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And so they choose to intentionally foul. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
That's their only option. They have to get a good look from deep here.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Irving surveying the floor. It's good. And that shot brings them to within just one.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher. And coach knows
when it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
It's the first. That will put them up by 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
And the perfect time to be perfect at the line. Only a 3 can tie it now.
Sees the alley-oop. And so the big win by Atlanta in a tight game. What a show they put on here tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the sideline for an interview with our player of the game. Hey, David.
Thanks very much, Ja. The bench was huge tonight. They came through. How big was their performance?
That just shows you that whoever's coming in the game, just be ready. We got the next man up. When your number is called, just be ready to play. Help us win ball games.
Well, they did that tonight, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And that'll wrap it up, folks. So for our reporter, David Aldridge, and our analysts, Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We thank you for watching tonight's game. And we'll see you next time.
What? There we go. Should be dub.